guys, welcome back to my channel. So, as we all know, Tekken 8 will be dropping at the end of the month. I think it's the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. So, we've got here a story so far with Brian Cox. So, let's go ahead and check this out.
Every single fight, no matter how big or small, has a story behind it.
Which is pretty cool.
That's why when it comes to Tekken and the King of Iron Fist tournament, there's one hell of a story to tell. In Tekken 8, Jin Kazama will face off against his father, Kazuya Mishima, for the last time. Kazuya is threatening global domination, and since Jin is the only other person who possesses the Devil Gene as well, he may be the only chance the world has left. But how did we even get to this point? What the hell is a Devil Gene? And why do these fathers and sons keep throwing each other off cliffs? Well,
yeah, that's wild to me.
It revolves around these three men. Heihachi Mishima, his son Kazuya Mishima, and his son Jin Kazama. When Kazuya was just 5 years old, his father, Heihachi, feared the boy possessed the Devil Gene, which is passed down through generations to the bearer's children. It allows the host to transform into a winged demon that possesses incredible strength and power. So, Heihachi did what any loving father would do. Threw Kazuya off this cliff to see if he would survive. And survive he did. Kazuya would spend the next 21 years training to become a deadly fighter. The hatred he harbored for his father fueling his motivations. Ultimately, Kazuya would defeat Heihachi and become the first king of Iron Fist tournament champion. And then, in a moment of poetic justice,
he throws
would
him
throw
off the cliff.
his father
off the cliff.
Years later, we find Kazuya has turned even more sinister than his father was. But it brings us to the one woman who saw the potential good in Kazuya. Animal rights activist Jun Kazama. Together, they would have a child. The third piece of this patricidal puzzle. Jin Kazama. Jin grew up without knowing his father. And after tragedy suddenly befell his mother, Jim sought out his grandfather and would be trained in the Mishima fighting ways by none other than Heihachi Mishima. Ever the opportunist, and knowing Jin possessed the Devil Gene, Heihachi would use Jin until ultimately betraying his grandson, shooting him at point-blank range in the face. However, death was not for Jin. And what would kill any other man would trigger what had laid dormant in Jin until that moment. And Devil Jin was born. Since then, these three men have waged war against each other time and time again. This is until the most recent tournament, where Kazuya faced off against his father, Heihachi, for the final time by taking his life and throwing the body into a volcano, like only a Mishima can.
Wow.
Which brings us to now.
Wow.
Kazuya's complete global control is almost at hand, and his power is seemingly unchecked. However, now fully healed from his own battles, Jin has resurfaced and is focused on stopping his father to become not just the newest champion of the King of Iron Fist tournament, but possibly the savior of all mankind too.
Oh, crazy.
In Tekken 8. Fist meets fate.
I like how he told this story. That gives me a little more insights to how everything really started. Because like I told you guys, I didn't really play Tekken at all. Like, I may have dabbled with the controllers while Tekken was on. Like, that's how much I did not play Tekken. But just hearing the story now behind the father, the son, and how they kept throwing each other off the cliff and all these powers that they have and everything. And now it's like a once and for all type of thing. Like it's crazy. It's a wild story. I'm definitely wild by it. I don't know. It's like I want to play Tekken 8 because I want to see how everything unfolds. I want to see the storylines. I want to see everybody's story. I may. I don't know. But leave your comments down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this story so far, told by Brian Cox. Let me know if you guys are going to be looking forward to playing Tekken 8. What are you guys looking forward to? And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!